A little history on this X-Wing, you guys. Um, I was just building micro machines like this stuff. I built 50 of them, and then I ran out of stuff to build, and so I decided to build a big X-Wing. This is my very first full-size model here. Now the cool thing about this is I used typewriter ribbon springs to make the wings open and close. This mechanism that's inside here to get this to work took me 65 hours to make this. So, and I learned a couple things. I learned that when you sand paper, if you don't put a little bit of glue on it and squish it back down with your finger, when you paint it, it's all rough. I don't know if you can see this or not. Maybe you can. There we go. See these ridges in here? Say what, Eddie? Capture? That's awesome news. Anyway, these ribs, you can see the ribs in here. Well, what it was those are the structure that I built the inside out of. That's what makes them so strong, is I built them like a house. All right, now I put the skin on this and glued it. Well, when it dried and I painted it, I realized that you could see the ribs through it. Well, that's why now, whenever I build something like this, I put the skin on it and then I cover it with armor plating, cut and fit armor. All of these little ripples that are in this disappear. This is the only piece I've got like it because I learned from that mistake and I fixed the problem. And always remember, your stands have to come off so you can play with your toys. And the cool thing is, they're made out of recycled paper. If you break them, you just glue them back together. That's how easy they are to fix. Yeah, it's a very cool little R2 unit. Yeah, the little unit. We heard about that, Eddie. Well, you stepped on that one with both feet. We didn't tell you your legs are only 2 inches long. Okay. Okay. Oh, plug that in. I don't want to run out of juice in my phone. I've had that happen before. Howdy, Minnie. Well, I got a lot of other builds. I've got an Abrams. Who lived in a wood cabin? No, I live in a fifth wheel. Sorry about your luck thinking I live in a cabin. I do have Starlink though, so if I did live in a cabin, I could still get to y'all. Matter of fact, you know what? It would be a lot better if I did live in a cabin. Say what, Eddie? Oh, yeah, I could. Yeah. Well, this was my very first piece 16 years ago. Now, I'm dedicated to what I do, dedicated to my art. This was not very good. The second one I made it after this one got blown up was this one, also not very good. And so I kept learning, I kept practicing, and I kept getting better and making more and more stuff until now I can basically build just about anything I want. This black pearl was supposed to take 3 months. It's 6 months as of the 30th that I've been building this thing. I've only got one more piece to do and it's done. That's the spinnaker up front here. And so that's awesome news. I don't have to worry about it. I can get it done this weekend, no problem. But anyway, the black pearl took 6 months, 4,000 plus pieces, and over 480 hours build time. These are the modular units that I built all along the sides and the front even. All of this stuff. Find out, Eddie. Oh, thank you, Capture. All right. You can see the different things that I built along here on all the sides. They're all different. You can take screenshots of all this, and none of them are the same. That was the hard part. Now, this was tough too. Building these engines, okay? Those engines were extremely difficult to do. Just really hard. So, do what? Okay. Who was that that just... Who was it? Casper. Thank you very much, Casper. The only really matching pieces on this were the guns. Those are the exact same quad laser cannons on both sides of this Star Destroyer. Yep. All right. Dragonfly. Dragonfly was 35 hours. Okay. That's not bad. That's reasonable. John Deere tractor. That's my dad's. 86 hours. Okay. There is no average. You just have to start building and have the dedication to continue doing so. Coming to my channel and learning how to do this. Cheapest hobby in the world. Uh-oh. The F-14, right here. How do I plan a project? I just get a picture of it and then I start to build it. That's it. Negan's bat from Lucille. I don't exactly know. This was before I counted time or parts. I think there's about 2,000 parts in this AT-AT Walker. And, yeah, hey, sweetie, we were at 600. Yeah. Now, I did not paint this. A friend of mine had an airbrush, and he painted it for me. And I wish that I could paint this good. I really do. I do not work in the film industry. I went to broadcast school for radio. And so that might be why I have all these weird, strange noises coming out of my face. Because a favorite Star Wars quote? It's a trap. This is a cockpit for a TIE fighter. I love building with paper. I really do, because you can make anything you want. How about this one? This is, you guys, everything I build is hollow. All right, it has a structure inside it, just like building a house. Okay, just like building a house, it's got walls and rafters and floor joists, etc. Same thing in here. That's why it sounds hollow, because it is. This has over 200 or 2,600 pieces, and it took me 365 hours to make this. All right. If you think about it, that's dedication, because it's an hour a day for a year. Say that again, Eddie. 700 likes. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to blow the likes record to pieces. What? Wait a minute. These are not the droids you're looking for? Okay. That's cool. Made out of paper, you guys. And the cool thing is, once you learn my hobby, you can make anything you want. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm seriously, it doesn't matter what it is. Okay? I got tanks, I got aircraft. Say that again, Eddie? You're cheering? Yay! Okay, those are not the droids you're looking for. This one's cool. I can't afford a Warhammer tank, so I made my own. Kind of a cross between a bunch of them. Oh, you're welcome for the shout out, and the droids are very cool. One of these days I'll have General Grievous done. Made out of a recycled paper cardstock box. Hot Pockets. So this is the really, really amazing Parker box. Gun with wings. Best paper airplane on the planet right here. Thank you guys for smashing the likes record. Gun with wings. Best paper airplane on the planet right here. They're tough. You can do all kinds of things to this, and it'll survive. And the really cool thing about that is it's paper. If you do break it, you can glue it back together with some Elmer's glue. That's a good question, huh? Yeah. You like the X-Men? Yeah. Like I tell you, I teach you how to build structurally correct. With structural correctness, you can play with your stuff. And if it does get broke by any means, it's pretty darn easy to fix. I've glued these wings back on like 6 times because they've been broken off. The cat attacked it once, fell off the car. Different things have happened to this, but I just fix it. It's repairable. It's made out of paper. And it doesn't matter what it is. You might like Doctor Who. All right? Sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who. Look at this. Exterminate the doctor. I know, Justin, right? That would be way cool, you guys. Come on, you can do it. So I finally broke down and said, yeah, I'll do it. And I built this DeLorean from Back to the Future. Now, this is the prototype. I made 5 of these. This is the number 1. It's not very good compared to the others. And they're all gone. They all sold. And so, very cool what this is doing. 800 likes. You guys are going to break 1,000. This I'm also going to play Warhammer with. It's a long-range missile tank, and it has particle guns on it. It's also got anti-personnel 50 cals, and they're on turrets. And the tracks do really, really good on this one. Powered by Pepsi.